Alright, reset the recording. And I gotta pull out these splits, or these notes. Is this the correct file? Yes. Nope, that's Treasures of Ruin. I'll probably run that at some point. Where is my Gallade route? Okay, there we are. Alright. To Kitakami. Yeah, I'm just really excited that people are running Scarlet Violet again. Feels like a breath of fresh air. Pocopath Lighthouse. Oh, I forgot to update my stream title again. I'll do it on the Briar cutscene. Nice. I think 118 is definitely possible for Starfall, by the way. My current PB does Bridge of Cringe because I didn't get any extra spawns on Fighting Base, among just like various things like practicing Let's Goes and whatnot. So I definitely think 118 is possible for Starfall. So shoot for that during your grind. Oh, I accidentally picked up a Pokédoll. Cool. I might need that. Yeah, this first week will be like all of us getting like pretty solid PBs to do the switch to, and then like while also de-resting, and then this like entire month leading up to like SGDQ, I feel is gonna be like really grinding out the nitty-gritty. Yeah, it's a good route. I really like what Watame did with it. I mean, they did Rookity first, and I'm like, wait, there's just Corvus Squire sitting around. Just catch one of those instead. And then as soon as I did that, Watame like took record right back. As is their right. Okay, let's update to switch to the Teal Mask Gallade. To date, I've still never done Medicham. I don't think I'm gonna start now. Yeah, but Corvite definitely makes sense as a barrage partner just because of its typing. let's go back to... Where's my screenshots at? Screenshots. There we go. Yeah, you could definitely do something like, if you start at fighting base, you just work your way counterclockwise. So you go from fighting to... I forgot to split. You go from fighting to, like, poison next, maybe? Depending on cursor movements. Yeah, it would really just be... All I can think of is really just fly movements. So if you go... If we still start at fighting, it'd be fighting, poison, fairy, dark, fire? Or I guess you could go... Yeah, because the fire is closest to the academy, I'm pretty sure. Oh, rerouting the bases. Oh, I see, yeah. Like how in fairy base you can just run straight through the center and not care. Yeah. So for fairy, you can do whatever the hell you want. Run through the center. Water doesn't matter anymore. Poison routing, you could start going to the right to get all of the dense packs, and then cut towards the left if you really wanted to. Fighting base is fighting base. You can't change that. Look at the town. It's still like a little bit choppy. Like, you'll notice it somewhere. Where? Oh, gosh, hi Swaddle. As like the rest of the stuff loads in. I think dark is fine. Also, Crisis, I don't know if you've noticed this or not in any percents specifically, but I tested leash ranges on Let's Go's, and I think you could just like book it after you let like Quacklevolt, for example, or Flamigo run into a 4-pack, and it actually will like stay over there and won't leash back to you because of draw distance. I don't know if you've noticed this, but anecdotally, it feels like the leash distance is a lot longer for Let's Go's. So depending if that's true or not, that might affect like strategies for throwing Pokemon, like multiple Pokemon into a single pack. It might just be better to do one per pack, like, period. The only thing I'm thinking about is how this Poochyena is still going to click Howl instead of Bite on this Lechonk. Nope, nope. I am glad to be proven wrong. Yeah, I think we're doing it like... Well, it's early for me anyway. I think there's talk about it in the Cat Expo channel. Or Discord, rather. Funnily enough, Swish was the first thing that I tested, just to, like, have a feel for things. It's so good. The bag is instant now. It's better than pre-patch bag. Everybody was losing their minds about it. But yeah, I think Sandy might have told you this, Crisis. I think dash, like this obviously only applies to anything Indigo Disc and past. Dash is comparable, I would say, to doing nothing on what is it, Ogre Oustin. If you get like good RNG balloons, I think it could be faster, but I also know that menus can be a little bit more difficult as a result of winning. Like, all told, I'm pretty sure that's not worth it, and you should just use Ogre Ousting as a bathroom break as it was always meant to be. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that it was like 210 doing it versus 213 not doing it. But, or maybe it was in reverse. I definitely like did like weird movements a little bit, but definitely requires further testing, but also just use it as a bathroom break. I don't want to have to do Ogre Oustin if I ever end up doing the full like Indigo Disc speedrun. Just use it as a bathroom break, please. It's like 2-3 seconds at most. Oh my gosh. Please just talk to Carmine. Also, at some point, Crisis, I might pick your brain about Blueberry Academy doubles AI and decision making. Because now that Switch 2 is out and I actually want to run this video game again, I've had a project on the back burner for a long time, which is do Indigo Disc from scratch. I'm pretty sure I told you this before. But I want to test out like Excadrill Flygon or something like that, and just use resources found in the Indigo Disc only. But that means routing the doubles fights. I forgot to split again. I will never remember to split. Can I put this over here? Yeah. Do that. I think we put you over here then. You go over here. Oh no, that's not good. You go over here, you go over here. And then we get the phone call. Oh no. Thank you for reminding me to check my recording. I believe I am. The classic. I think this is this an X special attack? I'm pretty sure that is an X special attack. Hello, Amber. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. How was Xenoblading today? Saw you were doing that earlier. Hope that it was fun. Not great, didn't play your best. Eh. Sorry to hear that. You know what will fix you is Mario Kart World Knockout Tour later on. I hear they're already going at it in the Let's Go Discord. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Just get everyone in PSR that has a Switch with MK World. In like this huge multiplayer race. That sounds like a lot of fun, and like would really help with like more community building when everybody's really getting back into the games. I forget if I like actually need to. I have a Pokédoll, right? Yeah. Legit did not see the Fomantis. It's the exact same color as the grass. I think this is fine. Yeah, this slide is fine. Where do I go up again? Here? And then jump over. Alright, I have to remember that I almost got by that cutie fly. And that cutie fly. Oh my gosh. They're so small. But they're also so detailed, too. Yeah, XP Candy S. Go up this rock. Where are the flowers I need to stomp on? Stomp on these flowers. Alright. I will basically take any male Trace Curlia that isn't minus attack. Speed is like a thing. Are you? Yeah, you're level 21. Cannot take you. Is there a reason why I wouldn't take a level 21? I forget how that works in this game. You... That's backstrike. Cool. Male Trace? Nope. Where's Spider in his Gardevoir notes? That's level 21. Like, I'll take level 20 Ralts, I guess. I'll evolve it, sure. Why not? Trace. Male. Male. Okay, we're back in it. Alright, deposit. You go here. That is... Actually, well, it's not minus attack, so we'll take it. I need this. Forgot about the map tutorial. Who's ready for some stairs tech? Alright, this one will actually have sharpness this time. So we will theoretically complete a run. If I remember how to do everything. Mass outbreak of Rockruff? We love Puppy Party. Alright, I can't really... I can't really input stats right now because I normally would catch a Curlia and I don't have that written into my markdown file. So I'll actually have to like do that after the big menu. Yeah, this is probably just me, but like anytime I do PB attempts and I like realize I'm not recording, I'm just like, okay. Cut stream, end the run. Oh dang, you're already on Penny. Alright. Do I remember where the M candy is? The challenge. It is after this rock. Perfect. Challenge success. Hey look, it's Nickbex. I literally don't remember what the optimal movement here is other than like cutting corners. This will be a nice leisurely speed walk through Kitakami, I feel. Methinks. Oh, this time I won't get lost because I'll actually know where the rare candies are. Oh my gosh. I spent like a minute looking for the rare candies by the third sign the other day. Because I just haven't done this category in 18 months. Who would have thought that not doing something for long periods of time will cause you to misremember things about said thing? Also, everyone say hi to the crystal pool. We can actually look at it now. Behold it in all of its glory. Where am I going? Too busy looking at water. It is this rock, right? Yeah, we got the left side. I need to be over here. There we go. Alright, where do I need to drop down? Feel like it's here? Yeah, because there's an S candy underneath this tree that I want, I'm pretty sure. There are so many Pokemon here. Goodbye, Houndour families. Nice slide. Oop. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I just head directly for the sign. Oh, I didn't realize there were Orthworm here. Rare candy number 1. I wonder, why did I write it as... Anyway. Back to here. Hey, Palathin. Ready for some... Definitely not Ogre Austin because I don't have Dash. Not in this category, anyway. I need to scroll down to my menu. For cutscene trigger. Alright. Bag. Muscle band, give to you. You get the large candy and you'll evolve because the Curlia was incorrect. Yeah. I hope you're so ready to do Ogre Austin. Yeah. Oop. Forgot about the Carbos there. So we'll just straight up evolve you because I had no chance to see your stats. Slash still goes in slot 4 probably. Okay, every candy. That. Screenshot stats that. Psycho Cut in slot 2. Night Slash in slot 3. Sacred Sword in slot 1. Cool. Clean. Alright, what do we got for stats? Alright, so at level 25, we have 71 HP, 69 attack, nice. 69 attack to 629. Plus defense, minus special attack. 45, 37. Oh, that's low. This is sword slash. I miss this music a lot, not gonna lie. Alright, don't forget to split. Don't forget to split. Furt. Green split? Oh, right, because I evolved. It's probably just because I evolved the Curlia, or we're also into Curlia. Same like concept as if I were to catch a Rookity and evolve into Corvus Squire and Starfall. Right. 113, 113, 72, 60, 110, 70. I forgot about the Carbos. We'll just say that it's that. Ew, that speed is awful. That means I have to grab the X speed behind Ogre Alston. This is not the best Gallade I've ever seen in my life. What was the unofficial time, Crisis? Where do we end up? GG though, regardless. Dang! Alright. Okay, so clearly 117 is possible. Wonder about 116 then. Yeah, my run was definitely not the best at all. It was a very bad run. But congratulations. Now do it again. Did you have anything out of the ordinary happen? Things like Muck, Sludge Wave, Poison, or Charm, or Baby Doll Eyes, you know, the usual stuff. Why is May doing Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour again? Holy. Because it's peak. You know, you're not wrong. Every fight was standard. Worst thing was Oranguru Reflect, but that's expected. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Congratulations. Get it on video this time, though. But good to know that I'll be shooting for 117 then. At minimum. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright. Let's go gambling. The speedrun. Simply do not get the 1 in 8 crits. I'm pretty sure there was a run that I got while like grinding Gallade Teal Mask that just didn't get a single crit at all. And Iron was like, what the fuck? Nice. No crits so far. She's so girl bossing. What is everybody doing now? Etiquette's doing Let's Go. TTS is on that Heart Gold grind. T-Pat's doing Arceus. I need to go fly to Kitakami Hall. Just feels so good to see everybody speedrunning. Truly is the Switch 2 revolution. Gatekeeping me, gaslighting Kieran, girl bossing everyone. She's the whole package. So true. Please tell me it's Zero. Just tell me that Zero Spatak. I honestly like... Nice. I honestly think that, like, having unoptimal HP or defense might actually be a good thing. In terms of... I haven't done all the math or whatnot. But, like, having to possibly do, like, less wave crashes on Ortega, for example, to get into torrents, depending on the situation. Like, if play rough misses, for example. Or opening up things like, if you get crit on Passimian in Fighting Base, you could torrent Wave Crash like you do Ortega, and then reroute bases based off of that. Okay, I am going over to talk to Kieran. We did it. We won the speedrun. Yesterday, I was like, oh, can you not cut the corner anymore when going up to Ogre House? And I was like, wait. Sandy was like, you fool. You utter buffoon. Go talk to Kieran and his candy apple. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for more people to run single stories. I basically spent, like, all of yesterday setting up all that stuff to dole out starters for people. I'm actually, like, get that announced tonight. Enjoy your ad break. Bye. Alright, secret for y'all who either have an ad blocker or Twitch Prime, or not Twitch Prime, yeah, Twitch Turbo. I really just wanted to do Teal Mask Gallade once, so that I could say that Gallade is at the top of the leaderboards. Just for a little bit. I know that won't last, but... would be nice. For all of, like, until somebody decides to run Medicham. Gallade #1. Oh shoot! I need to go do things. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're collecting gray ones, right? Yeah, we're just collecting gray ones. Okay, I got 10 of them. That should be fine. We'll just put them in all the piles. All right, so we go in here and uh-oh, I don't have any blue ones. No. Wait. Anyway, moving on. Wait, no! No, I did score. You still score, I forgot. We're skipping that split. Anyway, nothing bad happened. Nothing bad ever happened. It never happened. Okay. Y'all just don't know comedy when you see it. Excuse me. Heck. Yeah, you know, Paige, you might have hit the nail on the head there. So crisp and clean. Look at her, she's so happy. Jumping around in 60 FPS. Also, what is it with, like, Pokemon and, like, having stars on their butts? Amber, how do you feel about Sandy's comments? Yeah, it is absolute, like, night and day how, like, it is something. Hell yeah, Amber. Flood Sandy's feed full of anime girls on Blue Sky posts. What is Nick getting up to? And then it's Amber. Nick catching strays. He's not even here. Leave community center, go to sibling house, talk to grandpa. Oh my gosh, it's raining. No, all of my frames, they're still here. Community center, that. Wait, I just realized something. Oh. Hold on. I need to go show Grandpa the mask. I routed picking up that X attack over there. I'm pretty sure that's an X attack. I need to look through my notes. Did I pick up the X attack? When do I pick it up? Where is it in my notes? Wait, actually, I need to look through my notes real quick. I have 5 X attacks. Where am I using them? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. This is just talk to Carmine's grandfather. Alright. 1 X attack. 2 X attacks. 3 X attacks. Possibly 4. 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. I remember picking up that X attack, like on the way over to the siblings' house, or like maybe running back somewhere. At some iteration of the route, I picked up that X attack because it was faster to pick it up and then move to somewhere than it was to fly, I think. And now that load times are like cut so drastically, I can just not worry about that anymore. But I'm trying to figure out if it was this iteration of the route that I wrote. Okay. 1 X attack on Carmine 3. 1 X attack on Kieran 5. What Terra type am I? I actually forgot that can make a little bit of a difference. We're Terra Fairy. Okay. Not Psychic. Okay, so we'll just lose some time on Pheasantipity, I think. That's fine. I don't know who Leon Mandala? Lemonade-alla is, but I assume that they are an artist or something of the sort. Gosh, there's actually so many cutscenes here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saved like over a minute on this next split. Granted, this is like a combined 2 splits in 1, so maybe like 2 minutes at the very least. Okay. One more cutscene here, because Kieran heard everything, and this is the start of his villain arc. Oops. Fly to community center and talk to Kieran after this. Instant transmission. Amazing. That's a nice looking piece of mochi that you got there in the corner. Little purple mochi thingy. Alright, fly to Paradise Barrens. And talk to the sign. if they're still Mario Karting. Oh, they totally are. What's my attack? My attack's pretty bad, so I have to slash this. We want to avoid super effective attacks, so Psycho Cut here. Baby Doll Eyes is annoying because now Diplin is a range. Got the range. Nice. Yeah, every fight in these DLC areas is a hop fight. Avoid super effective and avoid crits at all costs, I say, as I have 3 high critical hit ratio moves. Alright, what do I do after this? After this is the Milotic fight. Oh my gosh, this next split's gonna save so much time just because the Switch 2 can load water properly. Like, just purely based off that fact alone. It's so funny. I think he's so edgy. Can't wait to route single story Indigo Disc. Community center. And go to sleep in the back room. Does the camera always pan like that? I don't know. Oh gosh. The camera feels really, really weird here, specifically, within the community center. I can't explain it, but it feels off. You know what I thought? Like, people who really, really want top times in this category will probably find a way to remove... Well, actually, I don't know. Because, like, if you purchase this and... Like, I don't know if you can ever, like, remove the Blueberry Academy call if you're playing the Teal Mask. But, like, it doesn't matter anymore because the Switch 2 fixes everything. That, like, 12-second phone call is a little bit of a bummer, regardless. I like how Carmine says that you have a really nifty Pokemon to ride on, and, like, it doesn't even know how to swim yet. Yeah, Carmine. Let me just click Sacred Sword real quick. People who split on Sheesh here are like... they made a choice. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like, please split on Fade Out, like the rest of us. I say this with the Teal Mask being only like 10 people long on SRC. Where am I going next? Fly to... where am I going, actually? There. Community Center. Fly to Community Center, and then go talk to Grandpa. It's like, oh no! Kieran stole the mask. Cause he angry. Instant transmission to Loyalty Plaza. When is Mega Man Battle Network, like, network transmission? Wait, that's on the GameCube. Wait, that's a GameCube game. What if Mega Man Network Transmission comes to Nintendo Switch Online, GameCube Virtual Console? I will speedrun the hell out of that. Holy Amber, you get me. You get me, Amber. Holy shit. There's a chance. Alright, Nintendo better pump out some more GameCube games soon, because holy, do I want that. Alright, we've got 2 crit move Cs here. One on Yanma, one on Gligar. And after that, we're good. Psycho Cutter. Still no crits yet, by the way. We've used like 8 crit moves already, I think. Never mind. I just had to open my big ass mouth. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was our 9th crit move. So 1 and 8 makes sense. Honestly, I probably just could have Psycho Cut the Cramorant there to avoid not very effective text, because I had already crit. And Gallade's so cool. Glade definitely in like my top 10 of like Pokemon for sure. Like all the attacks are just like so clean now. Like they were clean before because of like the slicing and dicing, but they're even cleaner now thanks to the Switch 2. Unlock limiter. Gallade. Go. Okay, I do need to grab the X speed, and I also need to grab the dire hit. Yeah, I said dire hit. Don't worry, that's a surprise tool that will help us later. That cutscene is so fast now. Or the cutscene skip, rather. Guy on the left is gonna carry my Gardevoir deck at the SGDQ TCG tournament. Good old monkeys. Alright. The Dire Hit is due south of my position. I don't exactly remember where it is, but we'll find it. The worst VGC. Is it considered a legendary? I don't think I actually know, like, what it is. Is this Dire Hit? Nope, that's the Awakening. We're Dire Hit. Dire Hit. Cool. Amazing. Fly to Ogre Alston next. I have to go behind Ogre Alston after this cutscene. I thought I had room, and I forgot where the cutscene trigger was. Did I ever pick up a full restore? Yes. It's the full restore heading towards the Infernal Den. I was like, where's there... Why do I have a full restore written in my notes? Alright, X speed is behind here. And then we go to Dreaded Infernal Pass, right? Yeah. I think technically going to... Yeah, technically going to Crystal Pool and then doing that BLJ movement is faster, but I don't know the BLJ movements. Well, if he has the top 10 worst legendaries, I'm going to assume that Monkey Dory is kind of up there. I don't know where the drop-off is. I want to say it's like right here. Oh no. Save her. Monkey was number one? Gotcha. Monkey, number one worst legendary in VGC, but number one best legendary in TCG. Because literally almost every deck runs it, I feel like. Every deck that can fit it in. Cosmog. Alright then. Good. Hit 43 there, that is expected. That did not gold because I forgot where to go. Gosh, we'll make you regret ever coming back to life is a line that goes way too hard for a Pokemon game. Oh yeah, remember when Kieran and Hop realized that they weren't the protagonists of the video game and they had two very different outcomes? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'll be honest, I didn't even realize that was from Family Guy, because I do not watch it. I just see the meme. I don't watch TV and I don't watch movies. Twitch consumes all. So true. Alright, where are these villagers again? Usually the yellow text box appears like way sooner. And the last one is like across from Heron, right? Yeah. You know what I should do the next time I set up a save file is I should change my Rotom phone case to like Let's Go. If I haven't already. Pretty sure you can set that up before like school starts. Or like during the tutorial. Alright. It is time for long-ass fights. Where we hope that we crit. Hello, worst legendary in VGC. Alright. Against every Titanic Loyal 3 Pokemon, we want Morpeko to Leer. Leer will basically save us a turn in every situation. And we definitely don't want Morpeko to actually attack, because then Carmine gets extra text. X-attack. Oh gosh. Morpeko, use Leer. Psybeam is fine. That's still fine. Right. This forces me to... I think it forces me to X attack. We found its weakness, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Clear Smog on Morpeko is fine. I was a little bit scared about it hitting Gallade with that. And Night Slash. Oh, goodbye, Morpeko. Yeah, not a fantastic fight. We don't outspeed, and Morpeko was also just being silly. Alright, for these next two, just like pay attention to like how the Pokemon looks in the distance, because on the Switch 1, they would be like running at 4 FPS. This one. Paradise Baron's next for Puppy. Big Puppy. Usually they would just like snap in and just like look really silly. Oh my gosh, look at the puppy in full 60 FPS. Usually like when I would run up to Okidogi, it would just like shudder in place at 4 FPS. Amazing. He's not windmilling this, it's so true. Alright, so the whole reason why we grabbed the Dire Hit is that each of the Titanic Mons get a stat boost at the start. Okidogi's stat boost is defense. And if you know anything about Pokemon, crits pierce defense. This is quite possibly the second best thing I've ever routed, only to Boober in Let's Go. Please, Leer. Toxic Chain, of course. Please use Leer. Alright, this is gonna be a 10 and 16 to kill. Nice. Yeah, doing that skips like literally 3 lines of Carmine text. Except now that this occurred in the Indigo Disc patch, where Morpeko will now just like move out of hunger, like hangry mode at the end of the battle for no reason. Yeah, glad that still happens. Yeah, I'm definitely glad about that. Alright, fly to Crystal Pool next. Alright. I'll be honest, I forgot how to get down over here. Pretty sure it's like over here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's not like doing silly things now. It's actually like fully loaded in. Amazing. I do not remember this movement. We're just gonna YOLO it. You know, you have to be like a little bit towards the right here. And I think somewhere over here you need to cut in and drop down. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Oh. I didn't realize that I hadn't hit the cutscene trigger yet. Oops. Alright, this would have been a really good place to have Terra Psychic available. Because if Morpeko doesn't Leer again, we're kind of hurting. It's probably the most dangerous out of the three, just because of Dazzling Gleam. I think it's like an exact 50-50 roll for Morpeko to die to Dazzling Gleam here. Right, just click Leer, please. For once in your life. Nope. Hate it here. Alright, surely Psycho Cut will crit, right? Surely. I think I actually have to heal here. This is... Oh? Dang. That was close. Yep. Yeah. Carmine's a yapper. Mighty Anna should finish it. Even if I go down. Oh my gosh, and I'm below half health too, so I'm gonna get a boost. Alright, well, that could have gone better. It also could have gone a whole lot worse. But yeah, usually any Leer or crit will save copious amounts of time due to skipping dialogue. Not even like not even close to done yet. There's so many cutscenes to be had. I wonder how low this could go with like Medicham route. Like I'm feeling at like least 134. Probably more. Where are we going? I think we go back to the community center, probably. Over here. Perfect. I'm trying to remember the GDQ lore. Did we ever eventually end up freeing Ogerpon? Like, I know it didn't happen during the actual run that T-Pat did. But I know that there was a follow-up at some point on, like, Hotfix or something. I do not recall who is in possession of the Ogerpon right now. I want to say it's either, like, Court or Akko who have it. Where Ogre Pawn now? Dreaded 10. Yeah. That entire like cutscene sequence feels like it was twice as fast. Usually I'm just like stuck mashing A for copious amounts of time while I look through Discord channels. Now I actually have to like wake up. Alright, time for a banger. 2 bangers in a row, actually. 3 bangers in a row. Love a good Kieran 5 into Ogre Pawn fight into Carmine 3. This fight is pretty safe, I think. I've never seen Shift Tree use Aerial Ace against Gallade. Usually it will go for payback, even though it does less damage for some reason. Aerial Ace against me would do 48. Yeah, this fight's usually pretty safe for Gallade. I just have to pay attention to if I drop to like below 16 HP for Probo Pass. Alright, we can't get around using super effective moves here. But hopefully we can dodge some crits. Both from us and against us. Banger alert. I want to be the main character, Mom. It's my turn to be the main character. Yeah, it would, but it doesn't take that into effect. Wait, was I saying that in the opposite way? I might have said that in the opposite way. I've never... Yeah, it always aerial aces and never pays back. Was that what I said? I can't remember. Yeah, payback would do more because Shift Tree's slower, but I don't think that the AI takes that into account. That's what I meant to say. If I said something else before, my brain sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I've never seen the Shift Tree use payback, even though it would do more because Shift Tree is slower. Thanks for the Boober jump scare. Oh, and we didn't dodge the crit, unfortunately. We'll see Boober and Indigo Disc if we get there. It just doesn't. I've never seen this thing use anything except for Aerial Ace. And it doesn't have, like, smart AI for Fake Out, I don't think. Yeah, all of that AI is probably more along the lines of, like, Indigo Disc stuff. Yeah, Propass will always go for Spark here. Swapping to Sacred Sword, well, I guess that would have been another instance of me staying on Psycho Cut because I've already exacted a crit from Kieran. GG, Kieran. You are not the main character of this story. Apologies. Yeah, it has Payback, Aerial Ace, Fake Out, and I don't know what its fourth move is. I have it in a spreadsheet somewhere. Well, let's find out. Where is my spreadsheet for Teal Mask stuff? Scarlet Violet DLC, relevant trainer data. Shift Tree, Chlorophyll, Adamant. Fake Out, Payback, Aerial Ace, Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed is this last move. Alright. Second banger alert. Wait, this fight is gonna be so much faster because you sit through 4 Terras. Holy. Alright, just Sacred Sword spam here. We switch the Psycho Cut to risk the crit on Cornerstone so we don't get the super effective text. But that's just basically it. While spraying Overcon, my Behated keeps sniping my bench. I want my Ralts and Curlia on my bench still, thank you. Swap the Psychic Cut here and hope that we don't crit so we don't trigger text from Carmine, who isn't even in the battle, by the way. She's just a commentator. Nice. Yeah, I see the vision, Sandy. Gosh, this fight is so much more beautiful when, like, you're not lagging between every single terrestrialization. I didn't realize that... Oh, I didn't realize that you could get outsped here. I mean, I am very slow, and Teal Mask, I think, is a speed boost. That would make sense. Look at her. We will surely have an everlasting friendship together until the end of the run. Surely. But yeah, if Medicham is already like 4 minutes faster than Gallade, basically take whatever I get at the end of this run and like subtract like 4 to 5 minutes from it, and that's probably where Medicham ends up. All things equal. Ogre ousted. So true. Wait, not yet. Not yet, Gavin. Ogre has not been ousted yet. Now the ogre's been ousted. The VGC players, though. I thought everybody's using, like, Calyrex and, like, Zamazenta or something. Isn't that the meta right now? Bring Ogre Pawn back. She deserves it. Ogre Pawn isn't in your team or your boxes. There's no use in doing this anyway, but if you wanted to still battle, stairs and don't get Urshifu. Alright, this is where I would have loved to have a higher speed stat also. Not only on Kieran 5, but Carmine 3. The Ninetales will outspeed, and there's nothing I can do about that. And if it gets a burn off, I probably 2-turn the Ninetales. Get super effective. One more crit move, and then we are basically home free. Nice. I say knowing that moves normally can have a chance to crit. Alright, you outspeed, and use Spite. Okay, we're good. We have Girl Boss the Girl Boss. I say knowing that Gallade can only be male. Yeah, I could see like 132 being within reach for Teal Mask. I male wife the Girl Boss. Perhaps. But Gallade takes Teal Mask world record. Let's go. Eat your heart out, Medicham, until somebody runs it. My ad timer's over my final split? What? Oh. Oop. I forgot that I had that from, because we switched directly from Path of Legends to this, right? Path of Legends has, like, no splits. Forgot about that. Why didn't anybody tell me? Until right now. But yeah, I think like once I feel like all settled in with rerunning all the stuff on the Switch too, I think I actually am gonna take some time to rat out single story Indigo Disc. We'll have to bring the Gen 5 hype back with like Excadrill runs. Or something like that. Definitely the first thing I want to test anyway. Oh, nice. Pulse got a sub 5. Is that Scarlet Violet, I assume? Yeah. Congrats to him. Sub 5 with the worst bird ever. Oh, do I feel that? Stares at my Let's Go PB now. Yeah. I'm just gonna play until I feel satisfied. That's always been my goal. Times are just a means to an end. This feels a lot like when that one Switch update like happened and we just like started saving time for no reason. Yeah. GG.